But I believe the time has come where we should classify political crimes as hate crimes. I believe the time has come that we shouldn't cover acts of criminality as just mere acts of criminality. If they happen in a context, they must be deliberately investigated to discover if there were any motivation that was political in the crime. That is the only way that we're going to genuinely and truly remove this potential for our culture. So, we're the Jamaica Labour Party, which we will form the next government. We will bring a law to classify hate crimes in Jamaica. Not just political hate crimes, but crimes that can be seen to be motivated by the characteristic of a person. And that, I believe, would move us in a direction with a stronger step towards eliminating political violence from our culture.
The Prime Minister is being irresponsible in his comments. He has attributed political motive to actions which don't have any political motive. The family of the person killed has said at this stage there's no determination of political motive. The police has also come out and said there is nothing to confirm political motive. Now when the head of state makes statements like that, he's setting up people for further violence. He has to be more responsible in his utterances, right? Even if a supporter is injured, has had a property destroyed, there's nothing automatic to attribute that to political violence. And then when he says those things, then you're going to have a response from other supporters. The police came out this morning and said their preliminary investigation said nothing to do with political. The wife of the man killed said she knows it have nothing to do with politics. So the Prime Minister can't make statements like that. And I'm saying we are rejecting that and rejecting as baseless this thing about confrontational politics.
I am aware that as early as 7 o'clock yesterday morning, the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security was aware from police report that it was not political. And for the Prime Minister subsequently to have made those comments is very dangerous and irresponsible. And he owes it to the country to make an apology. I contend that it is deliberate on the part of the Prime Minister to seek to instigate political motives, and it is not necessary.
Violence and intimidation are 100% forbidden under the Code of Conduct. But here's where we are. 128 candidates dispersed across Jamaica. Many supporters, some with official responsibility, others without. Persons who may have had prior conflicts with persons based on politics or other matters. Persons who are ill-informed about what the rules and laws are. All of this feeds into the potential for confrontation. The notion that there may be criminal acts that may be interpreted as political without sufficient evidentiary foundation is one we really need to focus on. Let us be sure that something is a political act before we ascribe political identity to it. Now that means that candidates should report problems, but they should try to de-escalate tension in their communities, because misinformation, misconstruing of situations can really harm individuals and the country as a whole.